folks, Chrissy at the Crab Apple Cottage. Today I wanted to show you a new item that I have for my chickens. I have a very overgrown, weedy, messy garden, which I talk about in one of my garden tour videos. And I've also been clearing out vegetable beds that I use this summer. And what I want to do is place the chickens in those beds and in the paths and have them go to town on the weeds and bugs and seeds and all that stuff. My chickens are normally in this fully enclosed enclosure, this run here, with a coop over there. And they've pretty much eaten all the greens that are in there. I do throw weeds in there for them to kind of go through and compost. But what I wanted was to clean out these paths with all the weeds and the beds with all the weeds. And so I bought this frame that is supposed to be sort of a chicken coop. It was a little challenging to put together just because it was so flimsy. It is pretty flimsy, basically held together with zip ties, but it was about the right size, and what I just wanted was something that was small enough to go in the paths and actually in the beds as well. And I could throw a couple chickens in there and they could do their thing. So these two ladies, they were a little grumpy with me getting put in there. My chickens don't like to be held, even though I held them a lot as babies. But I managed to convince two of them to go in there. And so they are in there now doing their chicken thing, digging up the ground, looking for bugs, eating weeds, eating seeds. So what I'll probably do is keep them here in this part of the path for a few days. I'll take them out at nighttime, put them back in their coop, and then bring them out here in the morning. And then the problem was, oops, I'm tripping. I wanted to put the little movable chicken coop in the bed, but it was too long when I account for the T-post and cattle panel trellis at the end. And so I was kind of bummed. It's like, oh, it's not going to fit. And that's really what I wanted it for. But now that I look at it, I think I can take it apart in the middle and kind of slide one end over the other and basically shorten the coop and put it together with zip ties, and then it should probably fit inside of the bed. So I will let these ladies get to work today, and then maybe tomorrow I'll move it and readjust it and put it in this bed. And it's going to take me a long time to get this garden under control, but I figured that this is a good way to fertilize the land and have them eat up bugs and seeds and weeds and all that good stuff. So just an idea I'm trying out that I thought I'd share with you guys. I'd really like to be able to let them free range, but I don't have a fence and I live in a small village, and so letting my chickens run around where there are dogs and cars and other people and stuff is not really a good idea at this time. So this is sort of my solution. So I was able to move that cage or temporary coop into the the vegetable bed. I just, it comes in like two pieces that connect sort of in the middle, and I just disconnected them, and I didn't even connect them. I just kind of overlapped them and stuck them in this bed here, this raised bed. So that's something good to know. If you do purchase this coop, know that you can kind of adjust the length of it. Can't do much about the width. And this just happens to fit perfectly inside my bed, but you can adjust the length of it. And now a couple of my ladies are in here. They are loving it. They're doing exactly what I want them to do. They are finding grubs and bugs. They are eating seeds. They're eating weeds and roots and whatever else they find. The idea is that I will put them in this spot for a few days, let them poop in there and add the fertilizer and let them really dig it up, till it up, and get the good stuff out of there. And then I will top dress it with some partially composted cow manure from my friends, and then I might put a mulch over it to prepare it for the winter. But that's the plan. So this bed is being worked. I've got this bed here which has got a bunch of old kale and collards and that sort of thing in it that the cabbage moths got too. The chickens love this stuff. They love it because of the leaves, and they love it because of the cabbage moth caterpillars. So once I finish pulling this out and giving this to my ladies, I'll stick a couple of them in this bed as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later.